Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Trigon Space Story, which is a game where we have our very own spaceship and we fly about the galaxy, jumping from system to system, and on the way we'll fight enemy ships, we'll do a spot of trading, we'll do some upgrades, we'll deal with little sort of story event type things that pop up, all that kind of exciting space adventure-y stuff. Now normally I try to avoid direct comparisons between games. I try to avoid saying this game is very much like that game, but I think it would be a little bit silly of me not to compare Trigon to FTL, because it is effectively, I think, a fancy non-pixel version of FTL. You have an overhead view of your ship and all the rooms inside it, you can move your crew about inside the ship, you have to assign power to various parts of the ship, you can choose where to target enemy ships, you jump between systems. It's FTL but with a very nice kind of graphics upgrade and a little bit more story thrown in, and I think that sounds wonderful. That sounds like no bad thing at all, so let's give it a go. The game's out today, and as always, if you're interested, there is a link to the Steam store page in the video description below, and we did get a key for this from the devs, which is very nice, so a huge big thank you to them. But anyway, let's get on with it, shall we? Set course for space, engage! Okie doke, so here we go. Now we are playing the campaign mode of the game. There is a free play mode, but I think we're going to get more from the campaign. We're going to get more about the story and the history of the universe of Trigon and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to play the campaign, and very logically we have to start at campaign chapter 1, which is all about the humans. And here is a human of the future. I mean, I'm not entirely sure what's going on with this chappie's head over here. It looks like he's got, what is that, like sort of cranial implants or something? I don't know. He's got some very sort of exciting kind of head adornments going on. And then a very lovely looking kind of futuristic spacesuit thing as well. And then it looks like when we complete this chapter, we move on to this one here where we'd unlock the Itari. Okay, so they look a little bit like kind of space pixies, I would say. And then when we've completed that chapter, we unlock the Rakai, possibly. They look like terrifying space beasties. Don't like those at all. They look a little bit like the Zerg from StarCraft. And then when we've completed that chapter, we'll unlock this one here for the Trigon, possibly. And they look like floaty space robots. So there we go. We've got people, space pixies, terrifying space beasties, and floaty space robots. Wonderful. But there we go. We have to start at chapter number 1. So let's begin with the humans. And now we get to meet our crew, and we get to take a look at our ship for the very first time, which is all very wonderful indeed. So there it is, and I do like the fact that they've called it the Centennial Hawk. That is very good indeed. It's a few models down from the Millennium Falcon, is the Centennial Hawk. But you know what? That's fine. I will take that and I will run with it, because that sounds very exciting. So it says down here, badly worn exterior, peeling paint, the smell of burnt wiring and cheap oil. These words describe the ship in a nutshell. Okay, marvellous. So it's kind of held together with, you know, string and hope. Okay, gotcha. This model was created during the times of major human expansion into space. Cheap repair parts, easy and high quality assembly became the winning arguments for humanity's fast evolution, who showed exceptional adaptability to harsh conditions. Okay, so it's not exactly the finest ship in the world, but it will do the job for now. And then it looks like, I imagine as we play the game, we can unlock other ships and then buy them or whatever. But yeah, we haven't got those right now. We've got the Centennial Hawk, and that's fine with me. So who do we have on the crew? Okay, so we've got Alexander, who is the captain. So the captain has a little kind of star thing. And if the captain dies, that's it. Game over. So we have to keep Alexander around. And Alexander is a pilot. So they've each got a job, and their job is underneath their picture thing just there. So Alexander is a pilot. So Alexander's going to need to be in the kind of, you know, in the cockpit or on the bridge or whatever, doing the flying. And then we've got Dimitri, who is a hyperdrive operator. Okay, so you can make the ship go into hyperdrive. That sounds good. And then we've got Carl, who is an engineer. Okay, right. That's a good combination of people. So Alexander can fly the ship. Dimitri can make it go really quickly when we need it to go quickly. And Carl can kind of fix things. Okay, yeah, that sounds very good. That's a good combination. I wouldn't mind getting a medic on board. I mean, that would be quite handy, wouldn't it, having a medic, just to make sure that our 3 existing crew members don't die a bit, because, you know, I'd like to keep them alive. So we could try and get a medic at some point, but do you know what? For a starting crew, you're okay. Okay, so what do we have in terms of weaponry for our little sort of rickety spaceship? We've got no drones, which is a bit of a shame, because I imagine they would have been quite useful. So there we go, no drones right now. It looks like we do have a couple of slots for drones, so we could buy some of those in the future at some point. But we do have a couple of shooty gun type things. We've got ourselves a twin plasma turret. Okay, that sounds very handy. That sounds like a useful thing to have. A rare plasma weapon that looks like it causes quite a bit of damage to the enemy shields and the enemy crew, but not that much damage to the enemy hull and the enemy systems. Okay. And then we've got a Thunderbolt rocket launcher. Well, that sounds very dramatic. A common rocket launcher that does quite a bit of damage to the enemy hull, crew, and systems. Okay. So I guess what we'd do is we'd use that thing to kind of break the shields down and cause a little bit of kind of hull damage and systems damage. And then we go to town with this when the shields are down and cause loads and loads of damage with proper big kind of, shooty rocket things. Okay, that's fine. So only 2 weapons, but they seem to complement each other quite nicely. So that's quite good. And then we've got systems on board as well. And there we go. We get to see that sort of very FTL-like kind of view of the inside of the ship with all the different rooms and such like. So what do we have? We have a shield generator that's at level 2 out of 8, a hyperdrive that's at level 2 out of 8, a medbay that's at level 1, a life support module that's at level 1. It would be nice if that was a bit higher because, oxygen and food are quite important. The armory module is at level 3, airlock system at level 1, sensors at level 2, and the bridge at level 1. Okay, so there we go. And that's kind of how all the rooms are laid out inside the ship. Okie doke. I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. So here we go. Let's set sail for the Centennial Hawk's first journey with us kind of in charge. Here we go. After shaking off another Venator patrol, you are trying to understand what's going on. The local communication hub makes it clear that there's a bounty on your head. It would be a good idea to find a safe place until the dust settles. Your friend Ronnie from the asteroid belt knows best how to go to ground. I like the fact that we have a friend called Ronnie and they live in the asteroid belt. That's very exciting. So there is a little bit of kind of backstory to this. If I understand it correctly, there was a great big kind of civil war type thing going on around the galaxy, and I think there were kind of 2 factions, and we ended up on the losing side. So think Firefly, think the kind of Alliance and the Browncoats. We're kind of the Browncoats, if you like. So we lost, and now we are kind of being sort of, we're being hunted down because we're part of that kind of, the sort of the side that lost, and I guess we're still trying to resist and kind of fight back against the evil empire or whoever it is that's in charge. I don't know, the Venators, I would assume. So here we go. Let's see how we get on. So, right, here's where we get kind of, little sort of story things popping up. So, something's up. Okay, so we have to choose that. We have no options. Okay, so something is up. What's going on? So there is our wonderful, wonderful ship. There it is. She looks very good from this angle. That's very nice. So you can see the weapons on either side. And then, yeah, the crew are just in their relevant places. So hang on a second. Hang on. So let's make sure that the people are in the right place. So Alexander is our pilot, and Alexander is on, I think that's the bridge, isn't it? There we go. That's the bridge. So the bridge has got Alexander on it. That's a good thing. And then we've got Dimitri, who operates the hyperdrive. The hyperdrive is that funny looking thing there. Right, so hang on. So where are you? Yep. So Dimitri is operating the hyperdrive. And then we've got what looks like Carl is over in, what's that, like targeting, like the armory module. Okay, again, that makes perfect sense. So he's there trying to keep us sort of, afloat in terms of guns and such like. Okay, that's fine. So up here, we've obviously got some sort of some health point type things. So the hull has got kind of integrity, and we've got a certain amount of shields. We've got 800 credits, which seems like quite a lot, but I've got no idea if that goes a long way or not. We've got 50 scrap, and we need scrap to do upgrades. We've got 28 food. We've got 14 fuel. What's that there? That's our bounty level. Okay, so no bounty level right now. And then we've got a 31% chance of evasion. And then, yeah, the oxygen is looking okay. And we've been going for 1 entire day. Okie doke. And then down here is where we can control the power to all of our different systems. So at the moment, the shield generator has 2 power. The hyperdrive's got 2. Life support's got 1. Very important. Armory's got 3. And then these over here don't need power assigned to them. They're sort of like subsystems. They take power from the main system. So I think, yeah, well, I don't know. Let's say if the shield generator goes down, maybe one of these goes down as well. I'm not entirely sure, but we don't need to kind of fiddle about with power for these. It's just these over here and the weapons. Okay, so right now we've got hyperdrive powered and ready. So I don't think there's anything to do here. So we need to go to the asteroid belt and go and have a chat with Ronnie. So let's do that. So here's how we jump. We press this wonderful, exciting button here. It will cost us 1 fuel and 4 food by the look of it. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. So where's the asteroid belt? Ah, right. That looks like where we have to go. Yeah, main quest, and it's over there. So we've got to make our way via jumping through various systems and all the sort of connections between them. Got to make our way from here all the way to over there. Okay, and there are side quests. I don't imagine we have any of those, and we've not completed anything. Okay, so where shall we go? Now, the only thing is, I don't know what that is. There's a nebula. There's a nebula in that place there with the spectacular name. Kafalgima, maybe. I don't know. That's a wonderful... I'm tempted to go there because I can't say it. Or Alia. But yeah, there's a thing there. There's a thing. A nebula. Is that good or bad? I don't know. Let's go and have a look at a nebula, shall we? So here we go. And then we sort of whoosh off and then we arrive at that place we just went to. And there's a little bit of a cooldown on the hyperdrive. As soon as you enter the system, they want to kill you. This system is no exception, and a couple of enemy shots trigger you to fight back. Okay, so already we're under attack. So it'll cut to an exciting kind of shot of the enemy ship. Okay, so it'll pause, and I can very happily confirm that spacebar is pause in combat. Well done, game. Okay, so what have we got going on? So they've only got 14 hull, as opposed to our 300. Very, very robust ship. We've got wonderful stuff. But they have got a bit more shield. Okay, right, so here we go. So everything's powered. Like, shields are sort of topped up, which is very good. And, yeah, both of our weapons are powered. So, twin plasma turret. So we click that, and I think as well, we want to put it onto auto fire mode. Got auto fire or burst fire mode. I think auto fire means that it will just keep shooting repeatedly until we tell it to stop. So I think, yeah, we'll put auto fire mode on. Okay, so it's a plasma weapon. So I imagine it looks like it's just targeting a room right now. So how about we take out their... I mean, if we take out their shields, that'd be quite handy, wouldn't it? This thing is going to take down their shields anyway. But if we take down their shield room, that's got to be a good thing. So click that. That's going to target there. And then if we do the same over here with our Thunderbolt rocket launcher, although that seems to have ammunition. That's only got 9 rockets. We don't want to waste those. So hang on. Turn off auto fire. And we'll just remember to sort of do this every single time. So let's target possibly, I don't know, where's their oxygen? Maybe it's not manned. Maybe there's no people on it and it's just automated. I don't know. We'll go for their weapon systems. So they can't fire at us. So there we go. So now there's a little kind of timeout thing at the bottom here. I think we just fired at them anyway. Hang on. There's dramatic space things happening. So we've just shot them. Okay, right. So we hit them. Their weapons are down. But I think we missed with everything else. And then it says, hey, are you alive in there? Okay. Did we get hit? Nothing seems to be on fire, which is encouraging. That's always a good thing. Right. However, our shield room just did take a massive bit of damage. So, Carl, could you run over here, please? So, Carl's going to make his way over there. So, there we go. So, Carl can pookle through into here, through various airlocks. Oh, and I think they've just exploded. Hooray! There we go. We took a tiny, tiny bit of hull damage. And our shields did a good job. You win the battle. It was tough. It could have been tougher, let's be honest. But you're used to it. You gather valuable resources and continue your journey. Okie doke. Right. So we've picked up a couple of burgers, it seems. Oh, that's food. That's supplies. Oh, okay. It seems in the future everybody eats burgers. Burgers are your regular food thing. Okay, that's fine. So 1 fuel, a couple of delicious looking burgers, 27 scrap, and 235 credits. Again, that seems like quite a lot. And our bounty has gone up in this area. Okay, that's fine. Right, what does the nebula do? The sensors malfunction, increasing the chances of a head-on collision with the enemy. Oh, okay. I think I'd like to do some upgrades if we could, but I'd like to also get out of here. So let's go to... What's that? A space trade station. Now you're talking. What's that there? An asteroid belt. But we don't want to go to that one. I think, yeah, space trade station. Let's go there because that would be a sensible thing to do. Ooh, it's like a ball. It's like a round one. Oh, crikey. Hello. Greetings, unknown life forms. I am Teticon 60.30.39. Oh, hello. Pleasure to meet you. I provide trade services aimed at mutually beneficial cooperation without the use of weaponry. Just like other sentient races, I suggest you check out my assortment. Okay, right. So basically, how do we do this then? Station, there we go. Hang on, can we repair everything first? Can we make sure that all of our systems are sort of back up and running? Is there a way we can tell if they're damaged? Carl, go into there. No, it looks fine. It looks fine. I think, yeah, let's put you back over here into kind of, shooty operations, just in case we need it. And yeah, pop into the station. So, hello. Right, there's us. We've docked. It's very nice. It looks very lovely. Ooh, are we being repaired? Is that them repairing us, possibly? They're doing something to us. Hopefully they're not just cutting the hull open. Oh dear. Right, how do we do something in the station? Any ideas? Aha, right, big buttons. Okay, so there's a trading thing. There's a bar. Oh, that's exciting. There's a bar. Do they serve tea? Can we get a cup of space tea? It'd be nice. Right, trade, shipyard, and bar. If we press the bar, what's that? Oh, we can recruit people. Or things. Oh, that's exciting. Right, so we can get ourselves a shield operator. Oh, that's very good. How do we afford you? For how much? You're 1,075 credits, but you would be able to operate the shields. That would be quite handy. A pilot we've already got. A shield operator, they're one of the terrifying monster beastie things, but they're too expensive. Another pilot and a hyperdrive operator. Okay, that's somewhat unfortunate. So the 2 shield operators are too expensive. Okay, never mind. Right, go to trade. I kind of feel like we need more of those rockets. Speed fire rockets. Could we buy some more of those if I can work out where they are? There. They're only 2 each. Oh, we'll take loads. Hang on. Yeah, let's stock up on those. We might as well take loads of those. So we'll have that. So that's 24 money. Right, so now I've got 20 rockets. That's good. I like that. Let's pick up on some food. Got 22 supplies. So let's top that up to, I don't know, 30. Let's get up to 30. So that's another 8. Because we don't know how long it's going to be until we turn up at another station. Although, hang on. Supplies generated each turn 2. Okay, so they must have like, fancy food replicatey things. But they consume 6. So each turn we're going to lose 4. So really, that's only a couple of turns, isn't it? I think we grab quite the pile of food, spend a good chunk of money on it. Let's get it up to, what have we got now? 22. So let's buy 42 lots of food just to make sure that we're actually going to be okay. So pay that out. Okay, so we've got loads of food. Loads of food now, so that shouldn't be a problem. Might be worth picking up a couple of bits of fuel. Maybe just grab maybe 4 of those for 260 just to keep us going, because that's the worst thing. Just being lost in space would be terrible. Okay, so 541 money left. Can we change our ship? Can we add things? Ooh, drone control modules. Here we go. Right, we get to add extra bits to the ship. Stealth module, teleporter, cryo chamber. Or we could start upgrading things in here for... right, so when we're in the shipyard, we pay money for the upgrades. When we're out and about floating around in space, we use the metal scrap to upgrade things. Okay, right, that's fine. So I think let's repair the hull. Although how many credits is it going to be? Oh, not many. Yeah, do that. 30 credits just to top the hull back up. That's fine. And then is it worth... Oh, we can't get another bit of power. It's too expensive to buy that. We might have to do that via scrap or whatever. Okay, back to trade. Is it worth buying another weapon? Is it worth buying another weapon? There's a drone replicant. There's a Kabam bomb, which is a brilliant name. IO cluster rockets. Mining cutters. I think, for now, let's buy some scrap. We might be able to do some repairs and some upgrades whilst we're out and about. So how about we just go like this? We've got 77. We'll get something with a 3 at the end. So it's nice and even at the end. There we go. How about that? So we buy quite a bit of scrap. We accept that. We're left with 140 credits. We do have 130 scrap. Yeah, okay. That seems fine. I've got no idea if that's good or bad. But there we go. That's what we've done. How do we leave your wonderful space station? Well, hang on. Back to the bar. Get some tea in. There we go. Top up on tea. Splendid. Okay. Do we just press back? Right. Here we go. So can we do some upgrades? It's management, I think, wasn't it? Here we go. Right. So now we do upgrades. So now it's upgrading with scrap. Yeah. There we go. So we've got 8 energy slots right now in our main reactor thing, which means we can't add another bit of power to somewhere else. So I think if we wanted to get another bit of power that we could send somewhere else, it's going to cost us 90 of our scrap. So yeah, that's okay. That's what we bought it for. So let's give us a little bit more power. So accept that. Okay, and we've unlocked something. A day has passed by. We're just hanging around the space station. It's fine. So now I've got 40 scrap left. Can we get anything for 40? We could get the med bay up to level 2. We could get the life support module up. That would be quite handy, wouldn't it? I'd quite like that. That seems like a sensible thing to increase the ability of. Airlocks. Yeah, not so bothered about that right now. Cargo hold, not so bothered. Yeah, how about life support? Let's get life support increased. There we go. Wonderful. So another day has passed by, but life support is better and our reactor thingamabob is better. Yeah, okay, right, onward. Let's go to CoCab. Now I think there are different regions. A little bit like FTL, I suppose. So there's different regions around this kind of main core thing here. And I think we have different kind of bounties in there. So we'll have a different bounty in this sort of green bordered region to this blue one over here. It does look very pretty. It looks very nice. Right, let's head over to, I don't know, CoCab. Oh, no, hang on. We might be able to get from there to there, though, possibly. Let's go to CoCab anyway. We'll travel over to there. So, whoosh, there we go. What's going on here in CoCab? One of the pirate clans in the current system is trying to contact you. They suggest searching for treasure. Now there's a surprise, but you need to make it your mind quickly. Should you take the risk? What, to go and find some treasure? Yeah, why not? Oh no, hang on. Do we want to listen to pirates, however? Do we want to be aligned with pirates? I rather suspect that might be a bad thing. Let's try and play it that we're the good guys. If we start aligning ourselves with pirates, that's just going to end up with us getting into all sorts of trouble, isn't it? No, we're going to reject that scheme. A pirate offering something with no strings attached sounds suspicious. Yeah, indeed. Little bit kind of a trap, isn't it? To heck with him. Okay. Is that it? Oh, okay. That kind of ends that bit there. Okie dokie. Right. So we couldn't get to there from there. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, we'll go to Sheliak then. So hop over to just there. Okay, what's here? It looks very pretty. It's wonderful to look at. As you approach the planet, you receive a message from a research station. They ask you to transport several small animals from the planet to their station. The creatures look harmless in the photo. Okay, agree to transport them, politely refuse. Okay, I'm game. Several small animals. Let's hope they're not filled with parasites, or they're not angry, or bitey, or whatever. Okay, fine. You agree to transport these cute animals, as yet unknown, to the galaxy. In a couple of hours, you ferry them to the station in your cargo hold. In addition to a pile of wool, you also get a reward. Oh, that's nice. We've got some wool. We could make some nice hats. Okay, that's good. And we got 152 credits. Oh, there you go. That was worth doing. It paid being nice. Oh, wonderful. There we go. We're going to be nice about this. Oh, hang on. How do we get there then? We can't seem to get there. Oh, it looks... Hang on. There's a route, it looks like, from there. Oh, look. There. There's a nebula. Or we go there, where there's a big skull. I think we go to the nebula. The skull is obviously a bad thing. The skull must be a bad thing. So let's go down to here, then. That's a little bit of a waste of fuel over in those places, but never mind. Right, so pop over to here. He does look wonderful. I like our ship. Oh. A huge Venator, I assume it's how you pronounce it, Venator? I'm going to say Venator. A huge Venator fleet is patrolling the system. Luckily, they are not here for you. One of the Venators hails you and offers that you join them in raiding a small pirate station. Sounds like a lucrative proposition, perhaps. Okay, join the raid, or warn the pirates and fight the Venators instead. I would rather join in and fight the pirates. We're going to try and, be good. We're going to try and be as good as we can. So let's go and fight the pirates. You agree to join the Venators in the assault. The pirate station is slow to react, and the Venators quickly seize it. A share of the plunder is yours, and the Venators promise to leave you alone for some time. Oh, okay. That panned out quite nicely. Ooh. Oh, that's many exciting things. Right, the bounties come down by 0.25, so that's quite handy. And we got a massive pile of burgers, which is lovely. Everyone loves a burger. A huge pile of fuel. Some drone replicants. Okay, drone replicants help you create and activate your drones during a fight. Okay, and another big pile of money. Oh, this is wonderful. But you're in a nebula. Okay, right, let's try and get out of the nebula. Okay, and then we can go to that. Ooh. Many big skulls have appeared in lots of places. Let's go over here and go to sum things up. So here we go. Whoosh. And right, asteroids. Okay. So we are in an asteroid belt. On your way to the asteroid belt, it becomes clear there is something wrong here. The stations are silent. No ships in view. You notice strange emissions on your sensors that emanate from a waste recycling module. Okay, where is everyone? I need to find Ronnie in this whole mess. Stat, yeah, where's Ronnie? Send one of the crew members to examine the place. An engineer, send an experienced engineer to examine the place. Right, so when we get an orange sort of little conversational thing popping up, that means that it's linked to an ability of one of our characters, or it's a special thing that we can do because we've got a person on board that's got a skill, or we've got a piece of equipment or whatever. So because we have an engineer, that option is available to us. And I think it said in the tutorial that if we pick these, they generally have a favourable outcome. So we're not going to send the engineer away to their doom, hopefully, but let's send an engineer to go and look at the strange signals. There we go. You send an experienced engineer to figure everything out on site. The engineer walks through the station along its technical tunnels, describing to you strange triangles on the walls. Later he finds a Terticon in an irradiated location and brings it on board. Right, the Terticons are the floaty space robots, aren't they, I think? Okay, so we got... I didn't have bought all that food. Got loads of food. Got so many burgers and some scrap. Ah, that's good. Some scrap is good. Okay, right, so we've got the robot. The asteroid turned out to be a slaughterhouse. Oh no, Ronnie. What's happened to Ronnie? The answers are hidden inside Lucky Ticket. What's a Lucky Ticket? Is that what we've called the little space robot? According to the signs on its body, its number is 21.31.14. Okay. It'll be hard to find, hard to turn on. Half its brains has burnt out. You need to find someone who can restart it despite the ban. It would be nice to find a Terticon that has already reconsidered its life. It looks like you'll need to go to a pirate station. There's no other place where you'll be able to find a Terticon which can turn another robot on for money. Okay. Into the pirate's den. Botherations. Don't want to do that. However, somebody leveled up. Carl has leveled... Hang on. There's a hole in the ship. Hull breach. Oh. Okay, hang on. Check the hull integrity. Oh, there's asteroids. Right. Okay. Right, yeah. Let's jump away from here. Carl, can you go and repair that, please? Because I think if we put him in there, he'll repair that. Can we go away from the asteroids? And where do we have to go next? What are all these pointed... What are those triangle things? Sector exits. Oh, okay, right. They connect. Right. I see. So that is connecting that sector to that one. That's connecting to... right. Okay. So where's the pirate thing that we've got to go to? Oh, all the way back here. Okay, so we've got to go back to where we were. And where are we now? Where are we? We're there, I assume. I'm really confused. Oh, no, we're there, aren't we? Of course we are. So we want to... Oh, no. We've got to go either to where there's a big skull or where there's a big skull. Okay. There's a nebula there. There's not a nebula just there. Let's go to that place there and we'll work our way back. Okay, fine. Not overly happy about this, but here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Now, possibly, that's the problem there is, yeah, if we stayed there, we might have been able to repair the hole in the ship, but we might have got another one. But now, I imagine we're going to be plunged into combat because there was a great big skull. Upon arriving in the system, pieces of asteroids and clouds of space dust blur your sensors. You peer into the mist and recognise the contours of a USG-class miner. Okay, it was thought that these ships were destroyed in the federal clearance operations. You are in awe to find such a rare thing and try to establish contact with the ship. However, an energy missile explodes only meters from your ship, bringing clarity to the situation. You prepare your weapons for battle. Oh, okay. Right, so this thing's going to be massive. Oh, that's big. Okay. Right. It's got the same shield as us. It does have significantly less hull than us. But that one there doesn't have me in charge. Okay. Right, it looks like they've got 4 crew members as well. Right, okay. Everything is powered, which is good. So everything has got power, which is marvellous. We've got a spare bit of power as well. just in case we need it for whatever reason. Let's put that into life support for now, shall we? Just to make sure that we've got lots of lovely air. Okay, right. Twin plasma turret. Let's try and take down their weapons. So we'll aim that just there and that just there. Okay, right. So unpause and we've just... Yeah, right, okay. So we've damaged them. I think... Does that mean their weapons are down? That might mean their weapons are down. Okay, right. So now target something else. What if we target their oxygen? Target that so they can't get any oxygen. So they'll have to go and repair it, which means they can't go and do other stuff. Okay, so that's got to recharge. We're throwing again down there. Right. That room is on fire for them. That's quite good. Hang on a minute. We need to target their oxygen. Are we doing that? Hang on. Target it again. Right, okay. We just blew up their oxygen as well, I think. And their hull is taking damage. How are we doing? We're looking okay. We've taken 1 point of hull damage. None of our rooms look like they're on fire, so I think we should be okay. Carl, can we get back into there, please? Get back into the kind of targeting, the sort of targeting room. Yeah, those rooms on the outside have taken a little bit of a hit. And our shields are down. Our shields are down. Yeah, we need a shield engineer person. Okay. Change the focus of that to there. What's that? What is that? That's their bridge. Oh, okay. Target their bridge. Target their airlocks. Target their sensors. I mean, I think let's target there. And we'll target there as well. So try and take their shield generation kind of offline completely. So boom and boom. That was some good damage. That's some good damage right there. The shields are reloading. If we just keep targeting that, just take that down. Oh, their hull's taking a bit of a kick in. Their shield is that. Whoa! What was that? They used a big laser thing. Okay, they've got a hole in the cargo hold. Okay. Right. Are there fires, however? Right, can we go and do some repairs, please? Oh, no, oxygen. Oxygen is down. No oxygen. Okay. Oh, hang on. Carl's taking damage. I think they've got to take damage to repair the stuff, haven't they? Right. Go to where there is oxygen, folks. Go into there, please. Go into there and go into... Oh, hang on. Dimitri, have we got? Go into a place where there is some air, because that's going to be advantageous. Right, their hull is on 96. Let's target their med bay. So here we go. We need an extra person, really. The enemy hyperdrive is 75% charged. Right. They've got... Yeah, look at that. What is that? They've got like some sort of doom laser. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking the doom laser. Okay. Our hull is fine, but our rooms are taking some significant damage. Right, hang on a minute. Are we still okay? Okay, get that thing. Fire down their... yeah, we need to target that again. Target their weapons firing thing. Stop them shooting at us. That's going to be helpful. Right, Carl, you need to heal up a bit, Carl. Can we go and repair the med bay? Can we do that? Because you're an engineer, so you can repair things. They can escape, it says dramatically. Okay, hang on. Just keep firing. Right, we're taking it. We're causing them damage. Are we repairing that thing? Yes. Okay, and again and again and again with that, please. This is really tough. We could run away if we wanted to, but I don't think we should. I think we've got this. Oh, I think they've leveled up. Oh yeah, they've leveled up. Can we do level ups? I don't think we can do level ups whilst we're in the middle of a fight, which would make that makes sense. Well done, game. That seems fair. Yeah, Dimitri, can you go down to there then and do some targeting possibly? Oh, there's a massive hole in the hull. This is not good. That's never a good thing to hear, is it? Okay. Fire weapons 1 and 2 over there. So boom. And can we get the big rocket thing in? 52 hull they're on. Okay, keep targeting that room, please. Do that again. Yeah, we need to put... Oh, do we put a bit of power into... We can't take it out of the armory, though, because then we can't fire our 2 weapons. Because the armory's got 3 power, 2 to fire the plasma gun, 1 to fire the thunderbolt thing. Okay, hang on a second. Shields are a little bit dead, but can we put you in there, Carl? Just very quickly. You've got no oxygen, but we need you to repair that. Oh no, Carl! I think Carl might possibly die. Because Carl's knocked out. Yeah, I think it's going to get a little bit worse for Carl when the lasers are finished doing the whole sort of, choppy type thing. Okay, Carl is Carl is clinging on in there. Carl is doing admirably at clinging on in, but yeah, we are taking some serious damage. I think possibly, I mean, if we could take them down though, if we could take them down, that would be marvellous. Yeah, they should have lost all their targeting. If we can just get a couple more shots in, that'd be fabulous. Right, okay, their shields are gone. If we can just keep firing, hold down to 17. I think Carl died. Carl's dead. Oh, bother. Okay, right, we're down to 2 crew. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. Remember, what did you do? You were the hyperdrive operator. Yeah, things are kind of a bit broken right now with hyperdrive. How about, yeah, you're in targeting. That's fine. I don't know what that gets us, but they're nearly dead. They're so nearly gone. They're very, very nearly gone. What if we target their shield thing over there? So we fire that just there. That's good. And, oh no, hang on a minute. Run to the front. Dimitri. Run to... Dimitri, can we run to the front? Dimitri can run into here. Where there's a lack of oxygen. We need to fix the oxygen, Dimitri. No oxygen. Dimitri is not... right, get to the back, Dimitri. Hold your breath a little bit. Get into the back. I think Dimitri... Okay, Dimitri's died. They do only have 5 hull. 1 good solid hit on them is going to be wonderful. If we could just get that in. Down to 2 on their hull. Come on, come on. 1 hit. 1 hit and we will take down a massive big ship. I imagine we'll get loads of rewards. However, we only have poor Alexander on the crew now. It's not worked out entirely according to plan. You destroy the ship and grab everything you can before leaving the system. Yeah, it wasn't really worth it, was it? I think possibly we should maybe have legged it out of there because now we've got not many crew members. Okay, but we can level up. Alexander can level up. Okay, so what shall we give you? Assault body armor. Incoming damage is reduced by 25%, or lucky avoids taking any damage with a probability of 50%. Oh, so a permanent 25% reduction, or the chance of no damage at all, 50-50. Let's go for 50-50. Let's be lucky. I like the sound of that. Lucky Alexander. Yeah, right, okay. Let's get out of here. Can we jump? Can we jump? I think hyperdrive is on. Hyperdrive is on. So hang on. Can we? Can we run away? How did we get to there? Right, go to CoCab. So try and jump to there with a ship that's now being held together with, you know, string and spittle. And upon arriving in the system, you see an unmanned Venator ship drifting nearby that starts moving towards you. They are openly hostile. Oh, marvellous. Well, isn't this wonderful? I think we need to run away very quickly. Can we please leg it? 22 seconds until hyperdrive. Right, target their weapons. Just target their weapons facilities, please, because then if they can't shoot at us, we'll have time to jump out of the way. So here we go. Try and take down their weapons. Oh, hang on. We might be able to possibly destroy them. If we get another shot in like that, they've not got much in the way of hull. So hull's down to 8. I think we're going to get another shot in from the missile-y things. Down to 5. Oh, there we go. Okay, that worked well. Right, we might pick up some money from that, which we can then use to get some people. Okay. Credits, scrap, supplies. Okay, we could spend a little bit of money on repairing the ship. Possibly might be quite a good idea. What if we wanted to repair the hull with all of our scrap? That's 204 scrap, and that leaves us a great big pile of money left to sort out the crew when we get to a new place. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So we've sorted out the hull. So hull is now up to 300. Alexander, can you repair all of these? Because yeah, the oxygen is... The only thing is, though, we can't get to oxygen, can we? We can't get there because he's got to go through all of these other rooms and he might possibly die a bit. It's not great, is it? I think we just jump to this place, go back to the trade place and just go there and look sad. Just go, oh, the ship's all broken. Somebody help. Yeah, air leak detected. Yep, absolutely. Right. Okay, bar. Who can we have? Oh, they're all really extortionate. Okay, we can have... Oh, really? That one is... That's a medic. Oh, that you'd have been useful earlier, wouldn't you? Another pilot. a hyperdrive operator, a pilot, or a medic. We might have to get Gakir there, who does look a bit scary. I'm sure they're lovely, and they've got sharpened claws, and they are a hyperdrive expert, it says at the bottom of their panel. I mean, it sounds good. The sharpened claws might make it hard to jab buttons or whatever, but I think, yeah, we might get you. Because I think, yeah, we don't need a medic is handy, but we need somebody to kind of repair stuff. Hang on, how are you good at repairs? 0.5 on repairs. However, you there, hang on, you're a pilot. You're a medic, but you're really, really expensive. We could sell possibly something and then get you on board. Because, yeah, you've got repairs of 1.5, whereas you've got repairs of 0.5. So you might be able to sort of, do some repairing. The thing is, we haven't got enough money for you right now. So how about we sell... Let's sell some of these drone replicant things. It might not be the best idea, but I think we kind of have to do that. So if we go, okay, sell all of those for now. We haven't got any drones, so we'll sell all of those for now. So that gives us a little bit of money. We've got a little bit of scrap. We need some more of those rockets, though, because we're going to be really in trouble if we don't pick up some of those. We have got a lot of food. I didn't realise we were going to pick up quite so much food. So let's sell, I don't know, a bit of food there to get some more money in. Then go back to the bar. Okay, so let's hire the fabulously named 69.18.57. Okay, we'll have you, please. So we'll accept you. There you go. Welcome aboard, friend. Hopefully you won't get, killed a bit. Okay, that's good. And I've got 74 money left to buy Speedfire rockets. Is that what we want to buy? Can we put, like, the Shockwave EMP rockets in that thing? Or the cluster rockets? The cluster rockets do cause a lot of damage. They're very expensive, but they could do a lot of damage. Hang on, these are only 2 though. They're really good. Just to get a load of them in, just to cause some base damage. Let's get 13. Let's get back up to 20 of those. That leaves us with a somewhat paltry 48 money. How about we get some IO cluster rockets? I've got no idea how to change the rockets. I don't know how to do that, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. But there we go. We'll buy 3 of those. And now we have no money at all. Okay, wonderful. Yay. Okay, so go back. Right, so where's our new person? There you are. Okay, and they are floating around. Marvellous. Right, can you go into here, please, and repair the oxygen thing? And I imagine you don't need oxygen. Hang on, yeah, there's an oxygen. You don't need food or oxygen. Okay, hang on. So is that... Hang on, if we click you, I'll go over... Yeah, you take 25 points of oxygen per second and 2 food. Because you're a robot face, you don't need that. Oh, okay. That's wonderful. And I think, yeah, now we just have to go and do loads of repairs. So I think if we bring you in, Alexander, you can actually go and do some repairing. You're not going to take... Oh, hang on. No, you might take... No, you are taking damage. You're actually taking damage. Let's let the robot do the repairing. Here you go, robot. Do some casual repairs. Yep, there you go. Get that one done. Then go and repair the shield place. Yeah, look, all these things in red are all just destroyed. They're just all broken and really tired. So here we go. Right, let's let new robot friend go and just do loads of repairs and fix stuff, because it might take a little while. Okay, there we go. Floaty robot friend has done a great job of sorting everything out. That was very impressive. Well done, floaty robot friend. Right, so I think what we do is, let's get you over there into the medical bay. And then for now, because we're at a nice safe place, let's drop the shields a point and drop the hyperdrive a point. That means we then get some power back into the generator. And then we can switch the med bay on. And then we can bring Alexander into the med bay. And there's a medic there. So hopefully Alexander can heal up quite nicely from his kind of oxygen problems that I caused him earlier. There we go. That's very good. Okay, wonderful. Right, now we just need a great big pile of money so we can get some more crew people on board. And hopefully those ones won't, sort of die a bit. Yeah, okay, right. Let's fly off to the next place. Let's go to... we need to make our way down here. So we can go there. Yeah, there's a nebula there. And we've got a bit of bounty there. So let's go to Alia. Oh, no, we can't go there. Oh, botherations. We're going to have to go down to here where we have a bit of a bounty. Let's try and run away from here as quick as we can. because that would be nice, wouldn't it? Can we run into, I don't know, the Alliance of Lovely Fluffy Kittens or something? That'd be nice. No, nothing. Nothing going on. There is a nebula, though, so we might crash into somebody. So let's just get right down here right now. There we go. Just be on our merry way. Loads of fuel, loads of food, so many burgers. A pirate station. They are usually disguised as being uninhabited. If it hadn't been for your old connections, you would have had to look for it much longer. Approaching the station, you begin to feel a sense of adventure. Okay, I like that. The station is in chaos. Gambling, forbidden pleasures, illegal goods. Somewhere in the mess must be the Trigon hacker you are looking for. But where to begin your search? Okay, so head out to play a game of poker or talk to smugglers. I mean, talking to smugglers might be the best thing. Let's have a chat to some smugglers. The local smugglers are quite outgoing. After the change of government, they were liberated under an amnesty of any past legal problems. One of the Rakai smugglers invites you in. They're the kind of terrifying sort of monster beasties, aren't they? They're like the Zerg. You approach the trader with caution. You have heard that Rakai become more sociable and accommodating when they are away from their kin, but you keep your hand on your holster nonetheless. I've just noticed our picture up there. We even look a little tiny bit, I would say. A little bit like Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. Come, good friend. Raksan doesn't bite. I am an honest Rakai trader. A regular exchange. You give me something, I give you something. The Rakai explains to you how the trade is done and calls it surprise mechanics. You buy a weapon at an absolutely bargain price. It'd have to be because we've got no money at all. However, you'll never know beforehand what weapon you are going to get. Yeah, we're struggling with currency here, really, so we've got to refuse. You refuse to buy anything and ask where they maintain their surprises. The Rakai gives you the address of a Trigon mechanic. You head there. Okay, we can't buy anything because we have no money. Okay, at the address you find a small workshop of an old Trigon. He immediately figures out why you're here and demands a pretty penny for lucky ticket. Bother. Okay, Ronnie is out there somewhere and he needs help. Should you really pay this greedy piece of iron, or should you try something else? Okay, so offer to help. Or, because we now have a floaty robot, a Trigon, send a Trigon to talk to the other one. Yeah, okay, send you in. Okay, after a couple of hours of philosophizing about life and death, the Trigon hacker agrees to help for free. They don't want to be punished for their greed. Absolutely. Lucky Ticket bounces back. Can we keep Lucky Ticket? Can Lucky Ticket join the crew? Because we're a bit short on crew. It tells you about the events at the station. 2 Venator ships enslaved almost everyone there. Anyone who resisted was killed on sight. The lucky guy regrets having committed suicide. The very thought that it feels regret about a successful suicide sounds odd. However, it didn't want to lose its memory unit, so it chose to burn itself in the recycling module where no one was likely to stick their nose in. Okay, interesting. Okay, oh, we have. We've got Lucky Ticket, who's a pilot, which is a bit of a shame, but you're very good at repairs. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, Popo. Popo? What a name. You're not called Popo, you're called Lucky Ticket. What's that about? Okay, there's Lucky Ticket. Hello, Lucky Ticket. Oh, I think I just opened a door. Hello, Lucky Ticket. How are you? Okay, so manoeuvring. The ship's evasion increases by 50% for 10 seconds. Unit must be in the operator's position on the bridge. Oh, it's like a skill. It's like a little skill we can use. Okay, well, let's position you over in weapons for now. Lucky Ticket. Oh, I like that. That's very exciting. I'd love to change the names. Okay. Right, well, now where do we go? Where's next? So, oh, that's the next kind of mission thing. Oh, and it's all the way over there. It's all the way over in this sort of region here. Can we even make it to there? Could we make it to there? We'd have to kind of go through a few places. Through whatever it is, a system called SCAT. I'd rather not stay around that one, but okay. Yeah, so we'll have to go to there, then to there, then through the portal thingamajig, through the sector exit, and then that way, and then that way. Okay, do you know what? Let's try it, shall we? Let's try it. We're all the way down here, so let's go to there, please. Yep, let's do some jumping. There we go. Right, let's hope it's all lovely. Oh, look at that. That's very nice. Right. Please be friendly. Please be friendly. You receive multiple signals for help from a Rakai planet. That planet has turned into a giant bomb after a Trigon experiment. They beg you to take the younger Rakai to nearby stations, sacrificing the lives of the older ones. Should you try to save all of them instead? Rescue the young, try to save everybody. I think they know what's going on. They know. They've been on the planet, they will have analysed it, and they will have pieced all the information together, and they've worked out that there's not time to save everybody, just save the younger ones. I think if we try to save everybody, it's going to blow up, we're not going to save anybody, and we're going to get damaged or whatever. I think we save the young ones and just try and keep as many of them alive as we can. Let's do that. We're going to go for that. You load the ship and send the Rakai to the station. After a couple of hours, the signals from the planet fade out. One of the young Rakai offers to help you on your journey. You leave the system overwhelmed with sad thoughts. We've got another person. Oh, and they would be a medic, wouldn't they? Upon arriving in the system, you see an unmanned Venator ship and hear the sound of combat protocols being initiated. Hang on a minute, we've got a new person. Called Karkar. Okay, Karkar. You're a medic. We've already got a medic. Hang on. You're a sprinter and a ship's doctor. You've got assault body armour. Oh no, hang on. You're the doctor. Nano machines in the ship's doctor. Okay, where can we put you then? You're quite good at fighting. Repairs. Let's put you over in the shield thing for now, Karkar. And we'll add a point to shields. So there you go. Energy's all been distributed. Okay, this is an automated thing, is it? It's got no shields at all. So let's just pick on its weapons. We'll pick on its weapon targeting thing. There we go. Wonderful. So we will do that. Couple of shots. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. We missed with one of them, apparently. Yeah, okay. It's ready to fire. And in comes the missile. We missed again. Who's firing this? Come on. This is terrible. This is terrible aiming. Right, fire that one. Come on, hit. And there we go. Splendid. I think we missed with the other one that time, but never mind. Okay, yep, stand down. Everything's fine. We got, a plasma turret, some money, some scrap, loads of burgers, and some fuel. Okay, wonderful. Right, is everything intact? Everything is intact. Yay, right, there you go. Successful mission. We're up to 4 crew. What's there? A black hole is in Scat. And then we've got to go to that place there. Do you know what I think we'll do? I think we will finish up for now, but I think we'll come back to this. We'll have a little sort of, maybe a mini series of this, because I'm very much enjoying this. I'd like to see how far we can get. It might all go horribly wrong. We might get to over here, and there'll be another great big kind of terrifying mega ship, and we'll get killed. I don't know, but I'd like to come back and just see how far we can get, possibly into the main quest, maybe. So pop down here and see what's going on with Popo. Because I'm really enjoying this. This is very good. Now, I never really played that much FTL. I did play FTL. I think most people have played FTL at some point in their lives. So I have played it, and I did enjoy it, but I've not played loads of it. So, I'm kind of making up for it now with this, which, as you can see, and I think you'll agree, is sort of familiar. It's a sort of familiar sort of feel. But yeah, there's a bit more of a story involved, rather than FTL was just kind of, make your way across the galaxy, wasn't it? Make your way from, was it sort of left to right or whatever? I've seen many a true nerd playing it a few times on stream. I think this has got a little bit more of a story involved, but that's fine. I like that. I like a story, and I like the fact that we can sort of have some characters and such like. It's a shame we lost 2 people. Bit of a shame. Possibly, we should have ran away from that fight. But never mind. There you go. You live and learn, and we'll maybe do things differently if that fight there goes a little bit kind of wonkaloids. But yeah, we'll finish up for now. Come back next time and just have a little dabble with this again, just to see how far we can get. I mean, maybe next time we'll get to a point and it'll be okay and we'll sort of finish things off. Maybe we'll carry on with the main quest line for a bit. I do not know. We will see when we come back next time. But yeah, I think it's worth another visit just to see how we get on and to see what happens in the story. And maybe we can develop our ship and all that kind of stuff. So I think it is worthy of another look. So we'll come back at some point very soon. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Trigon Space Story. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. I just want to point out the danger of blasting fire into the face of somebody who has not got any kind of headgear on. Let's suppress the pants off that thing. I always knew hiding behind a park bench would be no good. Oh no, it's a terrifying disc thing. The aliens shoot him with such force that he loses his hair, which is just ridiculous.